It was 100% storming in Atlanta, but we're out getting ready to meet a friend, former co-worker, all these good things, still networking and meeting up with the folks. I gotta get off. All right, bye y'all. I don't know how it is for you guys, but Christmas season is always super busy. Always a lot of people to reconnect with before the new year. Get back in your relationships and things like that. In the middle between Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's always super fun, busy, outgoing this time of year. So I'm running around like crazy, meeting up my folks, keeping my relationships going, all of that in the middle of this big ass storm here in Atlanta. This is lamb or chicken? Steak, and then that's the cherry rice. It's D'd up in here. It's so many people. Okay. This is lamb, saffron rice with some bean things in it. It's really good. And rosé. As I kind of mentioned to you guys, during this season, Christmas season, Vlogmas season, there's a lot of times that you're asked to come out and be amongst friends and things like that, and all of those fun things, just getting into the true holiday spirit. But one of the things that I've been working on personally that I'm kind of reminded of just from coming back from dinner and all of that is when you're trying to make some big transitions in your life, when you're moving on to new things, when you're moving on to bigger and better things in your life, that may be a little bit of a step into the unknown, step into a direction that is not one that you have trod a bunch of different times, something that may be new and kind of exciting and thrilling to you. When you are solely in your head about it and when you're doing it on your own and you're really not asking for anyone's permission or feedback or anything like that, it can be really exciting to do it. But then when you start to get back in front of old friends and old familiar patterns and, old coworkers and go back into old situations that are a little bit different than where you are now, the labor, the focus, the effort, the thing that I'm working on is holding that new vibration, holding the confidence and the certainty and the belief and the steadfastness and the optimism of the new path that may be a little bit unknown, and not starting to get shaky and fearful of the new path because you're around people that are either still on the old path or maybe doing well on the old path, or wondering why you left the old path or why you're no longer doing this or that or hanging out with this or that or participating in this or that, you know what I mean? And it's hard to, it can be hard to kind of hold your confidence in this new unknown space that you're walking into, and so there's been a couple of dinners that I've been out with or on during Vlogmas, during the December holiday season, when you're back out networking and all of this, that I've really had to put in a labor of love to hold my new kind of vibration. You guys know, if you've watched me on my Friday night kickbacks, I always talk about my biggest goal, my biggest effort, my biggest focus right now is to hold my vibration in the highest level I can right now, because I am manifesting new in my life. And in order for the manifestation to come in at the highest level, at my ideal, I must match that high vibration, right? And so that's the theory of law of attraction, law of assumption, if you're into that type of thing. And so I'm working on keeping my vibration high. And that's pretty easy to do when you kind of roll solo dolo like the doll. I'm usually, dipping and doing it solo. I don't have to worry about anybody else's vibration tainting or influencing mine, you know what I mean? But when you start to get back into those conversations and those events and back with people who are coming from your past, who are coming from a past version of yourself, how good are you at holding that new high elevated vibration? How good are you at holding that new version of yourself? These are questions that I've been asking myself and working on and making sure I am understanding how to do that. And so though on my Friday night kickbacks, I speak very confidently, very like straightforward, like, very, declarative, you know what I mean? There's still things that I am working on. And even though I'm speaking very declarative and confident in those Friday night kickbacks, those are usually areas that I'm working on personally. And so just coming back from dinner, I'm just like, all right, now to regroup and to hold my new vibration, hold my belief, know that I don't have to work every single thing out like I would have done in the past. And like most people believe that you have to do, I can leave room for the divine to work in my favor, for things to work out greater than I could have ever imagined and even better than I could have been orchestrating on my own. And this is a new belief that I am cultivating within myself. And I believe that I have to set a little bit of an example because not a lot of people think this way. And I'm honoring myself a little bit by thinking this way and stepping out on faith and believing in myself and believing in the new way that I'm thinking about life and experimenting with life. And so, yeah, I just wanted to use this as a little bit of a video diary and, share a little bit of what I'm feeling and thinking about as I get ready to wrap up for the evening, Vlogmas Day 13. And so, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you feel what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm saying here? Is it making sense to you? You know what I mean? Sound off. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But yeah, Vlogmas Day 13. Good night, guys.
Been told a lot of people suffer from what do they call it when you're the light sad? Seasonal affective disorder. They get sad, right? And it just can really affect us. And plus, it's the time of the year where there's a lot of stuff going on. So there's a lot of heaviness in the air, like things we have to do. We have a lot of responsibilities that have to be taken care of right now for the holiday season. So sit up tall. Turn your palms to face up as the back of your hands rest on your thighs. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out of your mouth. Again, breathe in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Breathing in. And exhale.